Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is time for Look of the Week, where I recreate my favorite makeup look that I did of the past week. This one, I could not wait to recreate it because it's featuring something that I have been trying to do a video on, but I couldn't figure out how to fit it in. And it's the KVD Dazzle stick in the shade Thundercloud. I love this. It's a little, it looks like a lipstick too, but it's a cream eyeshadow and it's so pretty. So it's going to be featuring this and the Maybelline 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. I love this. I love this stuff so much. Anyway, we're going to get started. It is going to be very, very minimal face steps. No foundation, no highlighter, no bronzer. Just this with some spot concealing, some nice orange blush, and then the eyes all metallic. I love the way it looked, so let's do it. So yeah, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. It says that it is a primer, concealer, highlighter, BB cream. I have the shade here, Light. It looks just like their Age Rewind foundation, like exactly the same. It has this big sponge. You just kind of twist it up till it comes up, and then you just wipe the wet sponge on your face. It's very, very light coverage, as you can see, but it leaves this really nice glow that I just absolutely loved. And it settles into your skin nicely. It doesn't dry down. It does stay glowy all day, but it's not overly tacky either. I really, really liked it. I did wear a mask yesterday and it didn't stick to it or anything like that. It was really lovely. I can't get enough of this. I've only had it this week and I love it very much. It stole my heart immediately. Very light coverage, as you can see. It's mostly there just to make your skin super glowy, and I love it. I do already have on under eye concealer and eye primer. I used the Tarte CC under eye corrector. I bought this on Poshmark, and then Ulta sent me a notification that it came back into stock on their website. I have been on that waiting list for months, and it finally came back in after I purchased one online somewhere else. Anyway, I did buy another one. But yeah, there it is. There's the glow makeup. Let me zoom in a little bit just so you can see what it looks like. Don't look at my blemish. It came in, it showed up yesterday and I kept poking at it and poking at it. Don't look at it. Anyway, there's the skin. Glowy, 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 and I love it. No noticeable shimmer at all, even though it does look like there's some in the tube. You can't see it on your face, no glitter, just this radiance. I can't get enough of it, I love it. I don't remember the concealer that I used, but I want to say it was this one. Oh no, you know what it was? It was the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. This one right here. Love this concealer. I'm going to put some of this on my forehead, of course, my blemish, and then, I don't know, just a little up here on this discoloration. Just something to even out a little bit, but not too much coverage. I do want to keep a lot of just my skin showing through and keep it super glowy. I'm also not going to use any powder. Just going to leave it just like this. I was looking for the pimple patches forever yesterday and I couldn't find them. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to pick at it instead. And look what I did. All right. That's it. That's all I'm doing with the base. I'm going to put on some cream blush though. This is the Believe Beauty cream blush. I cannot remember the name of this. It's called Tropical something or Tropic something like that. Of course it'll be on the screen here, but this is one of my favorite blushes I have ever purchased. It's beautiful. It's this super pretty, really vibrant orangey coral shade. I love it. A little goes a long way, don't go crazy. I am going to put this on with this brush, but I'm also going to dab it in with my sponge as well. Because I really want it to look like my skin is naturally this color, not that I have cream blush on. And I think it went really well with the eyes too. All right. All right, that's it for the blush. I mean, you can hardly see the blush over the glow from my face. There's always this line between glowy and greasy. It might look greasy to you. I think it looks glowy, and I love it. I have worn this under foundations, and it works really, really well with other products too. I love it. If it keeps working out for me with every other circumstance and stuff, that's one of the best things of the year that I've purchased. I don't know, stole my heart right away. I'm gonna do some eyebrows. I've been dipping back into my Morphe brow pomade. This is the shade Chocolate Mousse. It's called Brow Cream. And I'm gonna use the little spoolie and stuff that it came with. Just gonna dip in the little brush. Dab off the excess because there's always way too much on there. And I'm just gonna draw on these eyebrows. Alright, I'm just gonna set them with some gel real quick. The NYX Brow Glue. I love this stuff. It works so well for me. I feel like I drew them on very sharp. That's fine, it'll go with the eye makeup pretty well. This stuff holds my brows in place so nicely, doesn't make them feel hard. You know how when your brows get a little too stiff and you're making expressions throughout the day and you can feel them moving around? This doesn't do that. All right, brows on. So I didn't do eyes first today, and I did when I did this look the other day, or yesterday, and I didn't get any fallout, but I know now that I didn't do it first, I'm gonna get a bunch of fallout, but let's hope not. So I'm just going to do a matte eyeshadow. I'm using the ColourPop Lust for Dusk palette. This palette is so good. I almost featured this in today's video, but maybe next week. Anyway, I'm just gonna take that shade there called Take the Lead, and I'm gonna put it all in the crease and above the crease and kind of blend it out a lot. Not on the lid too much because that's where that cream eyeshadow is gonna go, but I want something, you know, to kind of be out here because that shade, I don't like to move around too much with the brush because you will get some fallout if you do that, you know. So I'm just gonna blend this around up here in the crease. I will add some more after I have the eyeshadow on, that cream eyeshadow, because, you know, I kind of gauge it from there. Yesterday I added a little more out here. It almost went up to the eyebrows, actually. I really, really liked it. So I'm gonna leave it right there. That looks blended, right? Does it? Looks blended. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm going to grab my shadow stick. I actually need one more brush. Actually, I used a little sponge tip yesterday because the eyeshadow's still on there. So I'm just gonna put this directly onto my eyelid. Let me see. All right. How am I gonna do this? I can't see. Hold on. I need a closer mirror. So I am just gonna put it directly onto the eyelid. And I used the sponge tip to get it in the inner corner a little bit more because I can't fit this big stick in there. And I just kind of dab it like this. Look how pretty. Really, really like this thing a lot. I wanted to buy all of them immediately. I loved it. All right, and then same thing on the other side. Just gonna twist it up a little bit more. And then just dab it on. Can't tell if I'm in focus or not. All right, I'm gonna do just the one layer. I'm gonna take my same brush and then just blend in the edge, blend the, I guess that'd be the edge, I don't know, the crease a little bit so it doesn't look too harsh. And I am gonna add a little bit more, kind of do 2 layers. So blend it a little bit like that. And then I am gonna add a little more eyeshadow just to kind of make sure it looks a little more blended, not too harsh in the crease there. So I'm gonna do a little bit more on this side. Not all over, just in the spots I see that it's a little bald. I love this thing, it's so pretty. Let me see. I can't tell if the light's just bouncing off of it or if it actually has a gap. Let's go over the whole thing, why not? Okay, I did the same thing yesterday. I touched it up here, and once it's there, it's kind of there. You're just gonna have to live with it. I'm gonna get a little bit more of that eyeshadow. from this ColourPop palette. And I'm just gonna blend the crease. Just add a little bit more there. And look how easy. Super metallic. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I'm gonna get my little sponge tip here and just kind of get some on it. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner. Just so it goes, ooh, I didn't get any. Just so it goes all the way to the inner corner here. Oh, whoops. There we go. See what a difference it makes? Small difference, but I notice it. All right, there we go. And that's it. I think they're done. I can't tell if this side, it's not missing any. It's the light. When I look at it this way, it's just the light. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more eyeshadow, kind of blend it around. I kind of want it a little bit deeper up here. So I put a little bit more of that shade Take the Lead on the lower lash line. I'm actually gonna fill out these eyebrows a little bit more. They're a little too thin for my liking. I don't mind a thin eyebrow, but I feel like with this eye makeup, it just looks kind of funny. Or, I don't know, just doesn't look right to me. So I'm gonna add a little bit more brow powder here too. Did I make them too big? Nah, this one might be a little darker. I'll fix that. All right, mascara time. And you already know what mascara I'm gonna use. Maybelline Sky High. This mascara is one of the best, if not the best all-around mascara that I've ever used. And especially now that it's so hot outside, it doesn't move at all. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't leave little dots up here. It's crazy. I love it so much. So just gonna put this on. All right, mascara is on. Let me zoom in. I love this Dazzle stick. It's so pretty. I've had this, I think, since sometime last year, and it still works really well. Hasn't dried up or anything like that. I love it so much. If you have any of these, let me know which ones you have. I can't find the lid. I found the lid. Okay, let me know if you have any of these. Which colors do you have? Are they all amazing? I would love to know. I kind of want to put on some more blush, but I also don't want to mess it up. But let's just put on a little more blush. I don't know, I just feel like it needs a little more coral. Ooh, that's a little much, I think. All right, I said a little bit. Okay, anyway, I just really like the coral blush with the like gunmetal, is that the right color, of eyes. I just thought it looked really, really nice and I love it. Let me blend this out a little more. All right, that looks a little better. All right, that's it. That was my favorite makeup look that I did this past week, and I love it. I could not wait to recreate it. I couldn't wait to wear it again. Love it. Two-step eyeshadow, and look how complicated it looks. I loved it so much. All right, well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as always, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.